Alright, and we're back! So in last part one, we were discussing Skylanders and Disney and even Pokemon for a little bit. Next we're moving on to our second topic discussion, which is smartphone gaming. Now, Gordon and I were just discussing about the Minecraft on the Xperia Play. Yeah, you might as well take it from here.
Yeah, so I mean, this is the reason that I got the Xperia Play, was that that Minecraft Pocket Edition was essentially built around it. Using the controls, it just makes it a more fluid game on this hardware than it does on any others. The fact that you don't have to touch the screen, you're not blocking your vision. It's controlled like a classic controller, so it's nice. The unfortunate part about the Xperia Play was that
it's still a phone.
Well, no, it's not. That's not the problem. It's that Sony never backed it like they said they would. That was what.
I mean, Mojang never backed it,
no,
or Sony
no.
too. I guess both of them really.
Well, no, Sony never backed. I'm not talking about the game itself.
Okay.
I'm talking about the hardware. They didn't put out all those games that they had said they would keep going, keep going. There's only maybe about 10 PlayStation Classics that you can buy, and that's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
In fact, there was never any guarantee that any of the hardware we could buy, like Wii U, we're still waiting for the games. Where's the games?
Yeah, but at least they have plans to bring out games.
Yeah, once again, this is being filmed before E3, which is going to be our next topic, so we don't quite know yet what they're going to show us there. But, yeah, smartphone gaming. I don't know, I don't do it that much anymore. I was just thinking earlier today that Angry Birds works so well because you have very, very little control, really, over what happens. And I think that's the best thing about it. Because now, if I were to play Minecraft on my own phone, suddenly I have the virtual D-pad, which doesn't always work so well. Mm-hmm. Now, in Minecraft, that's a game where you technically don't have to do a whole lot of fast movements, so it's not that big of a deal. But I've got, like, side-scrolling games, like Twitch gameplay, classic-style games where you really want the proper controller.
Yeah.
And a game like Angry Birds, on the other hand, where all you do is just...
Yeah, it's a slingshot.
Let it go, and then
it's
you
a
just watch
slingshot
it.
physics game, so...
Mm-hmm. It's just the spectacle of it. I think that's what.
Though I feel those games probably work better on tablets because you have a larger. You would have a larger viewing area.
Yeah.
More
tablets aren't as portable.
More precision controller.
Yeah.
You can't fit a tablet in your pocket.
No.
Unless you got that Galaxy Note. That thing's pretty big.
Yeah, and it's also a phone, right?
Now, I was thinking of getting that, but instead I'm going to be getting the S4 probably in a month.
Oh, jeez.
You and everybody else.
S4. Well, that's what we were all saying about the S3, and
Well,
then the S4 silently came out.
S3.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I was trying to decide between the Note 2 or the S4 when the S4 came out, and it's like, you know what? They're both expandable, so then I'll go with the S4.
Real like, hello. I can put a phone in here.
No, but this
Put
time
Skype in there or something.
because then I might actually use well, that's the thing. Even if I had the Note 2, I would definitely be using my Metal Gear Solid Bluetooth headset. Yes, I actually spent the money on that.
For some reason I thought you said Metal Slug headset, and I was like, yes.
Metal Gear Solid's pretty awesome.
Metal Gear Solid 4 Bluetooth headset, and it would go along with my ringtone beautifully.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
That's all it would come down to.
What the
Yeah. I'll text you and we can hear it.
Oh.
Just
sure,
a second.
man. You do that. Smartphone gaming, yeah. Are there any good games you guys could recommend that you've played recently?
No.
We're all Android here, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Balance it.
No, I mean, in terms of what games I have included, I mean, all I have on my phone right now are the defaults that came with it, aside from Minecraft Pocket Edition and my emulator.
You didn't download anything from the Play Store? Google Play Store?
Not so much, no. And I mean, the stuff that I did download, the phone does not have enough internal memory to carry it all. And
yeah.
I had this one has less than 500 megabytes internal memory.
Yeah, total.
So I couldn't download and save anything to save my life.
I know, right? Because you have the SD card, but it always seems to go to internal first.
It always does. Even if I want to update something, it won't move it to my SD card, update, and move over. I don't have enough room.
I hate that. I have the same problem.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, that's why I also want to get an S4 because I can have either 16 or 32 gigs internal.
Yeah.
And then expand it with an SD card.
Yeah.
So that way I'll have a lot more room to install games and just all that. I mean, I did get Dead Space for free, and I started it, but then it's like, go back to Minecraft.
Yeah. Minecraft's a hell of a game.
Oh yeah, no, it's...
We could do a Minecraft episode right there.
Oh yeah, we all
Make
over
a
the
note.
place.
Minecraft. Like we were saying in the last
Fair
episode,
world.
is like I am shocked that all these games that are Minecraft-esque but aren't Minecraft, why those aren't on all the systems that Minecraft is not on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like your 3DS or your Wii.
See,
Imagine a Wii U where you get
Oh,
type survival
yeah.
craft, whatever, where you could have, you know, your bros join you in your servers and all that stuff.
Wii U Minecraft, 3DS Minecraft. I mean, the case in point, inventory on the Wii U gamepad. There you go, and then
Sure,
you can
sure.
disable that.
Yeah.
Or seeing the top-down map on your gamepad and a line of inventory.
Yeah, it sucks. We should learn how to do this shit. The ideas are there,
Hey.
people.
I hate coding. I know that they can code Java, but I can't read. No, I took CST. I have a diploma. Coding? Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Farthest end of the table, because it did not
Yeah.
sink in.
Yeah.
You could even use like Game Maker or whatever. Like
Yeah.
people that, well, once again, obviously we're not game making folk, but those that are, I don't know why they don't tap on these unused markets. Like the smartphone store, there's what, millions of games, I want to say? Maybe not millions, maybe million. I know like the Apple Store and the Google Store, they've got so many games on them already, and I'm just
Yeah.
wondering, it's like they're good games. Like
Right.
even if the controls suck on the touchscreen, I don't understand why they don't port these over more to proper systems like the Vita or the 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why? I get it. I mean, I know everyone's got the smartphone. You think, well, it's going to be easy to smart. But at the same time, though, I get the feeling it kind of isn't.
Yeah.
Because there's lots of great games out there, and they're just not getting the exposure that I'm sure they would love to have.
Well, yeah, and then all these upgrades via phone operating systems. I mean, that's why I gave up on my iPod Touch. Was I have a second gen Touch,
Mhm.
but the operating system was optimized for the 4th gen
Yeah.
and for the iPhone, and they cut out any updates for the iPod Touch. Thus, any of the games that I wanted to play or was still playing, it's like, no, you can't do that anymore. Oh, well, that's gonna go sit in my drawer.
It's like they expect everyone to have the latest phone when they come out with these
Yeah,
next updates.
exactly,
It's
and
like my
that's-
phone, too.
Yeah.
For some reason, Nexus S gets the latest Android right away, but often it's not optimized for this older phone.
Yeah.
I can tell, like I can feel the drag sometimes, or I can tell it's meant for like a multi-core phone. That is insane.
Yeah.
Crazy
quad
technology stuff.
core in a phone.
But this ain't that, and I feel that, you know. So, I don't know.
No,
Stupid Google.
It's very limited. Well, no, it's not just Google. Like I said, it's very limiting when you have.
Well, it's their operating system.
Well, but I'm talking about just. I mean, yes, we've got Android, but I'm also trying to include the Apple people here.
Sure.
Even though I don't care about the iPhone, I don't care about the iPod much anymore. I kind of want to get a 5th generation iPod to finally have an MP3 player separate my phone.
Dude, the Zune. Get in on that action.
They don't even make those anymore, do they?
I want a really cheap Zune. They must be really cheap.
Well, I know they've got Sony MP3 players, Samsung MP3 players, so.
Yeah.
They're always expensive.
Well, I know, and that's the problem. I mean, the fact is that I believe
They should be super cheap by now. Any kind of MP3 player, especially if that's all it does.
No, unfortunately. Well, I mean, if you want a crummy $15 faux shuffle,
You know, like hip gear.
Hip Street, my word, I'm not even gonna. Not
Seen
touching
a
that.
few returns after.
Yeah, well,
Excuse me, I have the sniffles.
the
Allergies.
the Hip Street Flare tablet. I mean, we've had numerous of those come back. I mean, because it doesn't have the Play Store found, and because the people that want that aren't the tech savvy. Like,
Yeah.
even the non-tech savvy that go for the Samsung have a more fully included system than those that are tech savvy and go with a Flare.
A what?
The Hip Street 9-inch tablet.
Flare?
Yeah, Hip
They
Street.
have a tablet on Hip Street?
Oh yeah, Hip Street has 2. They have the Aurora and Flare that have come to our store. Oh, and the
I
Titan.
respect that. It's like the company City Interactive. They made that sniper game. I don't know if you... It was a AAA game in the sniper series. I thought you just said you bought a sniper.
Oh, 505. Yeah, Sniper Elite V2 for the Wii U.
Okay, it's not the same game. No, it might be. But yeah, it's one of these no-name Rudy Poo companies that make the like the shovelware games. But they brought out this sniper game on the PS3 or whatever. And I mean, it looked alright. I haven't played it. I saw it for sale the other day for $10. I didn't buy it. But I mean, I respect that they are willing to put that much effort into their own company. That's cool. It's like your hipster gear.
Yeah.
Coming out of the tab. That's cool. I don't know if it works well, if it works at all. But
well, no, like I said, so many
good
people.
for you for trying.
People have returned them because it didn't come pre-installed with the Play Store. They wanted to get Skype on there as well.
What would it come with?
I don't know, the Get Jar, whatever that is. He knows what I'm talking about.
Get Jar? I thought that was like an advertising company.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You download all these freebies to get coins to
Oh,
buy.
God. And they're the ones that put out the thing? Oh.
That's
I don't
terrible.
know. I don't know. That's just,
Yeah, this is
that's all I see on the default.
We can't confirm this, but man, I don't even think about that.
Yeah.
My mom plays Scrabble online on this Pogo.com.
Yeah,
Pogo.
I played there.
Really? Well, apparently somehow they got her number off it and they called her up and claimed that her computer was broken or something, so they tried to hack into her computer. They didn't. Or they wanted her credit card information or something, but she's like, what? And she hung up. It's like, man. It's too easy for these cyber creeps to get through to people these days.
Cyber criminals are too easy.
It's the government's fault. They just don't... The government is made up of old people who don't understand the world today. That's a problem.
But yeah, I mean...
Not if you're one of these crazy hacker guys that can bring out $1 million from like 1,000 people's accounts. If such things. I'm sure it does, but they don't tell us because then everyone would do it. Whatever.
Yeah. But no, I mean, with mobile gaming, it can be secure, it can be less secure, it can be more secure. But again, it all depends on the platform and the operating system and the security.
Now, here's a sneaky little segue. Ouya, which is the Android-based, yeah, you like that, the Android-based gaming system, which is actually one of the things I'm most looking forward to in E3, even though they're not actually in E3, they're in the parking lot that side of E3, which is going to be in our next part where we discuss E3. But what I heard is because they're running off of the Android platform as well, you're going to have to buy a new Ouya box, like the hardware, every year. Just so you can catch up with the latest software updates.
No.
So I don't know how that's gonna work.
Unless they make it super cheap. That's
it's $100.
It's still $100 every year.
Yeah.
What is this? The Xbox?
But it's
no, that's no joke.
no, I mean I just really $100 for hardware every. I mean,
there must be something to it, like maybe you get a discount or you can trade it in. Or...
See, I think it's because I'm a console gamer, not a computer gamer, that upgrading a computer just seems like more tedious and more time consuming and pricier.
PCs.
I mean, I've never had an actual gaming PC set up, so I can't say anything about spending money. But the fact is, spending $400, $500 every so many years on a game console.
How do they do it? It's crazy.
Yeah. And then buying console games. I mean, I don't know why. It doesn't seem ludicrous to do that, but it seems ludicrous to upgrade a computer.
Yeah.
But that's me.
It's nice that you had the option to, I guess, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Of course, there are other people who know how to do it, and they're the ones who always say, "Oh, PC gaming is best gaming." Well, sure, because you already know how to put all that crap together, and the rest of us are just like, "What the hell is this?" Circuit board? What the?
That's the thing. It's like, you know what? I'm happy with my controller. I don't want to have to jury rig it to use a controller with my PC.
Yeah.
And then we're just discussing the Wiimote controllers and how they don't have cords. That's good stuff. How about it, Brandon? What do you got for us?
Because you've been sitting all over there all quiet.
Yeah.
So
I don't really have anything to say.
I like, once again, I brought this up I think in the last episode, that Gunman Story, which was a game originally I think it was for Android or whatever. Then they brought it to the 3DS. That's great. I'd like to see more of that.
You're talking about Gunman Clive?
Yes. It started as of course, 2D, like smartphone game with like digital, virtual joystick and all that stuff. But now you can get it on your proper handheld system, and it's got the cool 3D effect, which they added to it. It's basically a Cowboy Mega Man. Yeah, but that's okay.
That's exactly what it is.
It's a small game.
Except now you can choose Mega Man and Roll instead of Mega Man and Proto Man.
You can be Gunman Clive or the probably nameless girl. I don't know if she has a name. There's your tropes in video games. But if you pick as Nameless Girl, you can use her to save Gunman Clyde from the last spot.
And I believe you can float.
Yeah, I think she's got the Princess Peach stuff. I don't know.
Float?
Maybe that's a trope too.
Float
All
through
girls
dress.
It's because I have a dress.
Yeah.
It's like the dresses are magical.
I'll say it. Yeah, I guess that's about it. How are we doing on time there? I'm not editing.
15 minutes.
5 minutes. Well, let's throw in a mini topic real quick. Oh yeah, we'll talk about Donkey Kong. It's kind of a bit of a shoot off, but we were just discussing how Donkey Kong just came out on the 3DS. I was gonna get it, but somehow I'm just not feeling the hype for it that I thought I would.
I would have to agree. I mean, I was really interested. I want to get it, but I just.
There's a lot coming out. Last episode we were discussing Animal Crossing. That's what, a week from now?
Mm-hmm. That has.
Money.
That's one of those.
That's a day one purchase. I'll promise you there.
Yeah, no, that's going to be a day one purchase for me as well because it's one of those unique Nintendo franchises. This is only the 4th game in the franchise.
$34.99, not $39.99.
Yeah,
That's great. Same with Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
It could have used more. I think Donkey Kong as far as the releases. I hear that Australia, of all places, they if you pre-ordered, you got the Donkey Kong tie.
Oh, no way.
I know, right? That would have been awesome.
Yeah, just wear like one of those gorilla suits and a Donkey Kong tie.
Or just the tie. But yeah, I don't know.
Go banana.
Here in Canada, yeah, Future Shop, they were the only ones that really had any kind of pre-order bonus. So that was if you bought it the first week it came out, you get a $10 gift card at Future Shop, which is kind of cool. But I didn't have money at the time, so I didn't buy
That's
it.
the thing. I wish we got
It's
more.
something, though.
I wish we got more pre-order bonuses for just anything. I mean, case in point, Sniper Elite V2. Look, I'm gonna bring that up just
Yeah, go
because
for it.
I thought it was
5
nifty that in the States they had a little medal that came with it.
That's cool.
And it's like, I don't know how big it was, but I just assumed, like, yeah, big.
Yeah,
But the fact is,
It wouldn't be cool to wear it in public.
no, of course not. It would be just interesting to have as a collectible.
Yeah, it'd be like a home swag shelf
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like having all these extras. Getting that little thing for pre-ordering it, I would have pre-ordered it.
I would always
have done
rather have something than nothing. You were showing on the Twitters that you had a game and you opened up. There's no instructions. It's
Yeah.
just a game.
I was.
That's lame.
Yeah, no, and yeah, that can be another mini topic too. Instruction manuals.
Yeah.
Add it to the list.
I miss those with their stories, with their backs, everything.
Yeah. Some
If we don't
things
get
still
anything-
do that. I think the last game I bought that still had like character profiles and stuff was probably Final Fantasy 13. And it had like a description of all the characters. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, we'll see. Donkey Kong, it's on the list, but whatever.
Yeah,
It's
it's one that you should probably get, especially if you've never played for the Wii. Get the 3DS version if you have a 3DS.
It's just underhyped, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think we'll end part 2 right there. Thank you very much.